Hey, welcome back to the channel. If you're here, it's probably because you're tired of feeling stuck in your finances and you want change. Real, tangible change. Well, I've got some good news for you. You can change your finances in just 6 months, and I'm here to break down exactly how to do it. This isn't some get-rich-quick scheme. This is real, actionable advice that anyone can follow no matter where you're starting from. It's time to get serious about your financial future, and I'm going to show you how to take control and change your money story for the better, fast. First things first, why 6 months? 6 months might sound like a short time, but it's the perfect window for creating lasting change. Over the course of 6 months, you can establish new habits, reset your financial mindset, and start seeing actual results. Think about it, that's about half a year. It's enough time to evaluate where you are, make adjustments, and build a strong foundation for financial success moving forward. And the best part? You'll start seeing some pretty noticeable progress before you even hit that 6-month mark. So, are you ready to change your finances? Great, let's dive in. 1. Understand where you are right now, the power of awareness. Before you can move forward, you need to know exactly where you stand. This might feel uncomfortable for some of you, but it's absolutely necessary. Many people avoid looking at their finances because it feels overwhelming or intimidating. But here's the thing, you can't fix something if you don't know what's broken. So, step 1 is to get brutally honest with yourself about your current financial situation. This means track your income and expenses. Start by figuring out how much money you have coming in each month, your income, and how much you're spending. Use a simple spreadsheet or a finance tracking app. Don't judge yourself, just observe. List your debts. This could be credit card debt, student loans, personal loans, car loans, or even medical bills. Write them down, including the interest rates and minimum payments. Assess your savings. Do you have an emergency fund? How much is in your savings or retirement accounts? What is your net worth right now? Doing this can be eye-opening, but it's also empowering. By understanding where you stand, you're giving yourself the information you need to make informed decisions. The more you know, the more control you have. 2. Set clear, achievable goals. Once you've got a clear picture of your finances, it's time to set some goals. But not just any goals, SMART goals. What does that mean? SMART stands for specific, define exactly what you want to achieve. Measurable, make sure you can track your progress. Achievable, make sure the goal is realistic given your current situation. Your goal should align with your overall financial well-being. Time-bound, set a timeline for reaching your goal. For example, instead of just saying, I want to pay off my credit card debt, try something like, I will pay off $1,000 of credit card debt in the next 3 months by putting an extra $300 toward the balance every month. That's a SMART goal, and it's the kind of goal that will keep you motivated. You don't need to change everything overnight, and you certainly don't need to tackle everything at once. Break it down into manageable chunks, and make sure you're realistic about how much time and money you have to dedicate. Your goals could include paying down credit card debt, saving for an emergency fund, setting up an automatic savings plan, starting to invest. If you focus on small wins each month, by the time 6 months rolls around, you'll be amazed at how much progress you've made. 3. Create a budget and stick to it. I know. The word budget often feels restrictive. But here's the truth. A budget isn't about limiting yourself. It's about giving yourself permission to spend money in ways that align with your goals. Creating a budget doesn't have to be complicated. You can use a simple 50-30-20 rule, which means 50% of your income goes to necessities, housing, utilities, food, transportation. 30% goes to discretionary spending, entertainment, eating out, shopping. 20% goes to savings and debt repayment. If you need to get more granular with tracking, use an app like Mint or Waynabe. You need a budget. But the key is to stick to it. When you start tracking every penny and making intentional decisions about where your money goes, you'll start to feel more in control, and that's empowering. 4. Build or boost your emergency fund. Life happens, cars break down, medical bills show up. Jobs change. That's why having an emergency fund is one of the most important things you can do for your financial health. If you don't have one yet, your goal over the next 6 months should be to save at least $1,000 for emergencies. If you already have an emergency fund, fantastic. But are you saving enough? Aim to build up at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses. This will not only give you peace of mind, but also prevent you from dipping into credit cards or loans when the unexpected happens. Pro tip: automate your savings. Set up automatic transfers to your emergency fund right when your paycheck comes in, so you don't even have to think about it. That way, you're paying yourself first. 5. Cut unnecessary expenses. This is where the magic happens. It's easy to overlook small, unnecessary expenses that add up over time. But trust me, those little things are holding you back from reaching your financial goals. Go through your budget and look for places where you can cut back. Some ideas: cancel subscriptions or services you don't use. Think Netflix, gym memberships, or magazine subscriptions. Cook more meals at home instead of dining out. Consider downsizing your living situation or finding cheaper alternatives for your insurance or utilities. The goal here is not to deprive yourself, but to prioritize your spending. When you can redirect even a small portion of those savings into your debt or savings, you'll see the impact in no time. 6. Pay down debt aggressively. Debt is often the biggest roadblock to financial freedom. But here's the good news. Every dollar you put toward paying down debt is one less dollar you owe. If you've been paying just the minimum on your credit cards or loans, now's the time to shift gears. Start by focusing on high-interest debt, like credit cards, and work on paying it off aggressively. If you have multiple debts, consider using the debt snowball method, where you pay off the smallest balance first to build momentum, or the debt avalanche method, where you pay off the highest interest debt first to save more money in the long run. No matter which strategy you use, the key is consistency. If you commit to aggressively paying down your debt, you'll be amazed at how much progress you can make in 6 months. 7. Start saving and investing for the future. After you've tackled your immediate financial challenges, emergency fund, debt repayment, it's time to think about the future. Start small with investing. You don't need to be an expert to get started. A simple approach is to begin contributing to a 401k or an IRA. If your employer offers a match, make sure you're taking full advantage of that free money. Another option is opening a brokerage account and putting money into index funds. These low-cost, diversified investments are a great way to grow wealth over time. Don't wait for the perfect time to start investing. The best time to start is today. 8. Celebrate your wins. As you work toward your goals, remember to celebrate every small win along the way. Did you pay off a credit card? Celebrate. Did you save an extra $100 this month? Celebrate. You're building momentum, and those small victories will keep you motivated for the bigger ones. If you take these steps seriously and commit to following through, I promise you, you can completely change your finances in 6 months. It won't be easy, but it will absolutely be worth it. Remember, the power is in your hands. Your financial future starts now. If you're ready to change your finances, leave a comment below letting me know what your first step will be. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Keep taking charge of your financial future.